host of the Gridiron.
Oh my God. Talking about Daniel Jones. Don't expect any TD passes this weekend. No TD passes for you. Well, we go back to last year, right? We got like 5 games in a row at home. I mean, you look. This is, oh my God, oh my God, this is just straight up trash. It's just unbelievable. Now I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's like he's got a thing with primetime games, and he just, I don't know, at home. Because the last 5 games he's played at home, right? 3 of them were in primetime, right? The Cowboy game last year, right? That we had the Bengal game, and we had the Seahawk game. Actually, that was at nighttime too, right? But we scored 10 points in those 3 games. 10 points. So he did have the one good game. I said, well, last year we only lost 40-0 week 1 against the Cowboys. That was the prime time, right? Then the following week against the Cardinals on the road, though, we had the epic comeback against the Cardinals. You got to go back to 1942, I think it was, when we had we had to come back as big as what we did in 1942. Then on the road against the 49ers, we lost 30-12. We scored 1 touchdown. It was a running touchdown. And we went for 2 points. Of course, we didn't get it. So we lost 30-12. Then the following week, I think it was prime time once again. We played against the Seahawks. That was at home, and that was the pick 6. Daniel Jones. I forgot who he was staring down in the end zone. Got the ball, staring at the guy, waiting for him to turn around. Just eyeing him up, waiting for him to turn around. All right, I'm looking at you. You looking at me? All right, okay, all right. You ready? Ready? Okay, all right. There's the ball. It's coming to you. All right, get your hands up. Okay, all right, here it comes. Here comes the ball. Here it comes. There it goes. There it goes. 597 yards the other way for a pick 6. How did that happen? So against the Seahawks, the home game, we scored 3 points. Then when he got injured, that was on the road against the Dolphins, we only scored 16 points. But of course, the one touchdown we scored there was the Jason Pinnock interception return for a touchdown. So then he was out. And he came back against the Raiders, and he got injured. That was the game he got injured there. And he was out for the rest of the season. So the 2 games he played in last season at home, we scored a grand total of 3 points. So I'm not a rocket scientist, but even I know 3 points there's no way you can score a touchdown with only 3 points. So the last the first 2 games that he played were the 2 games that he played at home last season. Couldn't score a touchdown. So fast forward to this year. I think you know where we're going here, right? Oh my goodness. All right, so we got all right, so of course we got the Viking game. He did throw a touchdown pass. So please forgive me. He did throw a touchdown pass in the first game of the season. Unfortunately, it was Van Ginkel of the other team who caught it, ran it back for a touchdown. Right. So obviously in week 1, we scored 6 points, right? No touchdowns, right? 2 field goals, right? Then obviously we were on the road against the Commanders, and we were on the road against the Browns. Then of course at home against the Cowboys in week 4, we actually scored double-digit points. It's the only time we scored double-digit points in the last 5 home games that Daniel Jones has been involved in. But of course, those 15 points, of course, they were all field goals, right? So once again, no touchdown passes. And then, of course, in this past week here against the Bengals, we scored 1 touchdown, and we, of course, it was a rushing touchdown. So actually, if you want to look at it, right, in the last 5 home games, I grew up in the 70s. That was some bad football. We would actually even score touchdowns at home in the 70s. I mean, and we were bad. I mean, it was one of the years, I think, I can't remember, it was 76, I think it was. And we averaged like 12, 13 points a game. That's even worse than we now. But we still scored touchdowns at home. But the last 5 games at home, not even throw a touchdown, we scored 1 touchdown in the last 5 home games. And it was just this past week. So do I think we're going to throw a touchdown? Man, I hope so. I mean, Malik Neighbors possibly reel one in or something like that. Absolutely, of course. Sure. I mean, anything's possible. I said the Eagles don't have a great secondary, nothing like that. And the other thing, too, is that if we have a hard time holding their offense down, we're going to need to score some points, right? So, we might pick up a touchdown pass here or there. I'll have to wait and see. But, I mean, I can't even talk. It's like 5 games at home in a row, and we scored 1 touchdown. 1. But with Daniel Jones as the quarterback. I don't mean, I mean, we weren't setting the world on fire last year either. We scored what? We beat the Redskins 14-7. We lost to the Jets. We scored 10 points there. So we really haven't lightened the scoreboard up. But I'm just saying with Daniel Jones, the $160 million guy, right? $140 million a year. And the guy came and throw a touchdown pass at home. It's like 5 games in a row. This would be a great weekend to break that streak, especially if we got Malik Neighbors coming back. So keep your fingers crossed. But I'll tell you what, that just blows my mind. I mean, not even a touchdown, but last 5 home games that Daniel Jones has played in, we've scored 1 touchdown. Wow.